Hi, I'm Tim Scheib, husband of one, father of five, realtor, and this is Behind the Sign. One of the most important attributes of a salesperson and just flat out human being is being able to put the shoe on the other foot, to be able to put yourself in other people's situation. That is probably one of the most difficult things you can do. Think about this. We all have friends who've gotten divorced. You got a buddy, he's getting divorced. He tells you what's going on. He tells you the story that you want to hear out of him or that he wants you to hear. Go to his wife, and his wife has a completely different story. The issue is, because you heard it from him first, your mind is sitting in a different spot. If you would have heard from her first, then his story would carry a little different weight. So one of the things that's so difficult to do is be able to blank your mind and listen to somebody from their perspective and pick up their emotions and their feelings. So in sales, I have someone call me and they're very upset about something, and I'm like, I hear this all the time. It's really not that big of a deal. But if they're very emotional and I were to just say, look, happens all the time, it's not a big deal, they're probably not going to be too happy with my response. They might actually think I'm arrogant, might think I'm a jerk, may think that I don't really care about them and I just want to get a deal done. In all reality, it really might not be that big of a deal, but to them, it's a big deal. And we need to be able to have our first reaction from their perspective. In a husband and wife situation, that's key as well. I work a lot, right? Your standard story. One works all the time. The other one takes care of the family, but they're also working, and it's a struggle back and forth. Who's going to do what? You get to go do this, you get to go do this, and I'm always at home taking care of the kids. It's a struggle all the time. Now, if each person could put themselves in the other person's foot or other person's shoe and truly understand the difficulties they're going through, you may not have quite the argument that you would have if you're just like, well, I'm the one being cheated. I'm the one being cheated. I'm the one being cheated. It's very difficult to get through that. So when you're working with a client in sales and real estate, if you understand their difficulties and their issues, and you can listen to them with some sympathy or empathy and understand exactly what they're going through and then help them to the next level, you're going to pick up a client for life. You're going to pick up referrals. If you come at it from the other angle, you're too busy to worry about it. You don't really, whatever, no big deal. I'll get it figured out. Then typically you're going to lose them in future business, and you're going to lose referrals because they're not really going to appreciate the way you handled it. Making sure that you can see things from other people's perspective. It is absolutely crazy. It is absolutely crazy to hear the different sides of the story and to be able to empathize with both sides and figure out what's really going on. I mean, it's always someone trying to get you on their side, and I get it. I get it. You want people on your side. You want people to, when you're going through a difficult time, you want them to feel that so that you're not crazy. You want to sell them something. This election is the same way, and politics is the same way. Everybody wants you to see it from this side. They don't want you to go do the research and see it from this side because they want to keep you there. Now, if you go and do your research and you look at everything open-mindedly, you're going to have a lot better perspective on what's really going on, and you can make your own judgments. But if you listen and you react blindly by just taking one side of the story, you're going to sell yourself short. In a relationship, if you can't look at things through your spouse's eyes and you can't walk a mile in their shoes, then your relationship's going to struggle, and that's just a fact. If you want a strong relationship with your spouse, you have to be able to see what they're going through and feel what they're going through in order for you to make the appropriate actions to keep that bond solid and to keep it strong, keep that relationship strong. Because it's tough. And, I've had friends in the past where, I had a builder buddy, good friend. He worked all the time. Wife, I just want to spend time with you. He worked all the time. I just want to spend time with you. I can't do anything. Everything I do is wrong. Everything I do is wrong. I just want to spend time with you. You work all the time. I'm creating for our family. It's kind of like the love language. His love language, I'm a provider. I love you so much, I'm going to work really hard and provide. That wasn't her love language. They could just never see things from the other's eyes. They could try, but they just never really went 100% in on that. If you can go 100% in on that in a relationship, I promise you, the relationship will be a lot better. In work, if you can go 100% all in with your clients and you can feel what they're going through, you can help them get to the next level. Same with the clients. Like if I have buyers or sellers, I can't tell you how many times I have someone who's looking at a house and they tell me, I wouldn't pay a penny over that. They're selling me so that I go sell for them. But I can promise you, if I know their true objective, I can do a lot better negotiating here. But since they don't let me see from their side or what their angle is, I can't really help them over here. So it goes for the clients and it goes for the agent. Like if I'm helping you, I should be able to see things from your perspective. You should be able to trust me and see things from my perspective so that we can work together to get you the best deal. It goes all across the board with your children. Like I look at my kids' phones all the time. I make sure, hey, I'm sorry, we own them. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to make sure that there's nothing in there that's inappropriate. If I don't like some of the clothes that the kids these days are wearing, I've got 3 teenage daughters, right? I see it all the time. All the kids, well, so-and-so does it. Well, I'm not so-and-so's parent. But do I step back and look through it from their perspective? Absolutely. As a parent, can I overrule that? Yes. But if I show them some empathy and show them, why I'm making this decision, and it'll be a little bit better. And kids, you can't always win. You can rarely ever win, but it'll be a little bit better. And if you can explain yourself and help them see it from your perspective, then it can be a lot less painful. So, lesson of the day. Give yourself the opportunity to see things from someone else's perspective. Put the shoe on the other foot. That's the old saying. Put the shoe on the other foot. Walk a mile in their shoes so you can understand what they're going through, so you can understand their point of view, and you can make better decisions, and you can work together better, and you can overall have a better relationship all across the board. Talk to you later.